Okay, guys, so it is a day after Bound for Glory. Bound for Glory is last night, so I want to give you my opinions, my thoughts, now that I've had time to sleep on it. So let's go. First match was Chris Sabin and Kenta. Kenta from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
So far, so very good.
Yeah, it's very hard hitting. That spot from Chris Sabin, yep, it was pretty good. It was sick. It was definitely a sick spot.
This match was for the X Division Championship, with Chris Sabin being champ and Kenta coming in to battle for it. Now, this match is exactly what you think it would be. Two amazing, kind of cruiserweight, high flying, beautiful match. I don't think anybody thought Kenta was going to win. I don't think he was going to come in and be a champion, an X Division champion for Impact at this stage in his career, like him being in Japan and everything. I just think he's probably going to stay there. So it was really no surprise that Chris Sabin won, but man, you gotta watch this match. Chris Sabin is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Motor City Machine Guns are my favorite tag team, probably in my top 5, 10, 5 maybe generous. Anyway, that was a fantastic match, a great way to start the show. Now, the next match on the card, what's the Monster Ball? If you don't know what a Monster Ball is, the wrestlers are sequestered. They are put into a dark room without food and water for 24 hours. Sanity, everything is getting away from them. In this match, it was Rhino, PCO, Steve Macklin, and Moose. So it was big, meaty men slapping meat. So this match is right up PCO's alley. He is the walking Frankenstein, the man that is not human. PCO, also his contract with Impact Wrestling is coming up October 31st, so Halloween. How fitting is that? This match was crazy. There was absolutely no blood in this match, but it did not need it. There were thumbtacks, there were tables, there were ladders, there were chairs, there was everything. PCO at 55 years old, he was taking it. He had thumbtacks in the back of his head. He was getting thrown into ladders, out of the ring into chairs.
Oh my god, they just threw PCO out of the ring.
Like,
They're making sure this is his last match ever, for sure.
like that man is a senior citizen. Come on now.
It was madness. It was chaos. It was everything you want in a Monster Ball. And just to top it all off, I didn't think it was going to happen. We did vote for PCO to win, but seeing the beating he was taking in this match, we did not think he was going to win, but he did. And if he is leaving Impact, which it kind of looks like he might be retiring, this is the perfect send-off.
Yes, yes, PCO wins. Let's go.
The next match was for the Tag Team Men's Championship. This was ABC, so that is Chris Bay, Ace Austin, up against the Rascals, which is Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel. Again, another high-flying match, very physical.
Bay Buster.
Ooh,
That was nice.
That was nice. Chris Bay is so freaking good.
Are really athletic. It was also such a great tag match. I absolutely loved this. At the end, so the Rascals are known to use some spray paint, spray at people's eyes, but Zachary went to go spray it in some, I think it was Chris Bay's eyes, but somebody moved out of the way, and then he accidentally sprayed Trey Miguel, making ABC the new champions, which, you know what, I did vote against them. My bad. I shouldn't have voted against ABC, but they ended up winning, and I'm super happy. I'll take the L on that because they are so... Chris Bay, Ace Austin, they high flyers, physical, athletic, hard hitting. They literally have everything. They're just... I love them. I just want to say about this tag team belt. So Chris Bay did win the Feast or Fired briefcase. So they had a Feast or Fired match last month. So that is 3 briefcases have chances at different belts, and 1 person gets fired. So at that, Yuya, if you know, Yuya did get sent home. He got the fired briefcase. Chris Bay got a chance at the tag belts. He cashed in for Bound for Glory, and they ended up winning. So good job, Chris Bay. The next match, I'm not even gonna say anything else about it besides this. Speedball Mike Bailey, Will Ospreay, not only put on match of the year for me, this is one of my favorite matches, top 5 of all time. That's all I'm going to say.
And Will Ospreay, serious question, can he do anything that's not good?
At this point, I I don't think he can.
Besides, there were a lot of false finishes at the end, which usually, can get a little annoying. There was so much emotion in this match, and Speedball really wanting to prove himself being in the ring with somebody like Will Ospreay, that it made it so much better. I literally had goose pimples at the end of this match.
You have to be joking. Mike Bailey just kicked out of.
This has to be it. He kicked out Luna. I don't know. I don't know what we're watching anymore, guys. I'm not on Earth anymore.
If I was Dave Meltzer, I'd give it a 6 stars out of 5. I don't even know. It was so good. That's all I gotta say. Chef's kiss. Next match was Call Your Shot Gauntlet, which is 20 people in a ring, and whoever wins gets a trophy and a shot at whatever championship they want within a year. So Jake Something was the first person to enter this, and Dirty Dango was the last, and we knew that because they had a match previously to this to see who would be the first and the last person in the gauntlet match. A couple surprises in this match. We had Sunny Kiss from AEW. I know them specifically from Greektown Wrestling. And also we got Matt Cardona, the indie god. Love it. It got a little messy for me, just because, I thought Joe Hendry was going to win. I didn't even see him get kicked out, and either did Anthony, the person that was on stream with me. It did get a little messy, and some of these matches, when you get too many people in the ring, sometimes that does happen. Being an intergender match, I gotta love that. I do love that if it's done correctly, and Jordan Grace ended up winning. So she already called that she wants to go up against whoever has the women's championship. I'm guessing Trinity at Hard to Kill in January 2024. Jordan Grace deserves everything. Woman can go up against the men. She is definitely one. Trinity versus Mickey for the Knockouts Championship. This was an alright match. It was pretty slow, but there was a lot of emotion in this match. You could tell that these women really respected each other, but they both really, really wanted to win. Trinity really wanted to retain. There was so much emotion in this match, and you could feel it through the screen.
Ow. Mickey James just tapped out. Trinity wins. True respect by both competitors.
It was a really emotional match. It was
a little slower paced than the previous matches on this card. Trinity did end up retaining. When Mickey James left, the way she kind of looked at the crowd while she was leaving made me kind of think she might be leaving Impact Wrestling. Her husband, Nick Aldis, is in the WWE, so you never know. But I don't know, the way that she kind of glanced at the crowd, it made me feel like maybe she might. The next match, the last match, that is Alex Shelley, the other half of the Motor City Machine Guns, up against Josh Alexander. This was for the heavyweight championship. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
He retained.
No way.
Wow.
Pardon?
I was not expecting that.
Pardon?
Alex Shelley retained. I just want to say that right off the jump. I thought Josh Alexander was coming back for that belt. He's had the belt a few times and has to relinquish it because he's been injured. I just thought they were giving him the belt back, but they're doing this thing with Alex Shelley where he's kind of this heel. And I wanted Josh to win, and I still kind of wish that he did, but also I want to see where this heel-y kind of Alex Shelley, because historically Alex Shelley has been kind of a babyface, right? Mostly. And I know a lot of people kind of like him better as a babyface, and that's what a lot of people on live were saying, but when it comes to me personally, the way that he's doing heel right now, it's giving me Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. And I want to see where this goes. Absolutely want to see where this goes. Kind of would have been cool to see where he would have went or unraveled a little bit more if he had lost last night at Bound for Glory, but I don't know. I want to see it either way. And then, of course, at the end, we got this cinematic thing where they had a box and they were talking about Impact being slept on. Come to find out, Impact Wrestling, starting January 2024 at Hard to Kill, will no longer be Impact Wrestling. We are going back. Nostalgia. Back to the total non-stop action name. TNA is back. And I love this. I've been saying stop sleeping on Impact. I think this is going to bring more eyes, old eyes, all the eyes. I honestly feel, to me, Impact / TNA at this current moment is my favorite product. So what do you guys think?
So I'm going to give it a solid 9.85 out of 10. And the only reason it docked some marks is because the what was that match? The gauntlet got a little messy to the point where I didn't even know who was still in the match. But other than that, everything was fantastic.
Yeah. I'm a